I've got 4 ults
There we
already.
go.
6 trans.
I found a tabby.
No, you didn't. About to do my second trial.
So I think the longer the ritual goes, actually, the more points you make.
Do your
Almost.
tribute points reset? Like,
Every
Yeah,
area.
every time.
And Tabula is ready to buy.
oh, they reset every area, so it's always worth.
Weapons. Not a 4-link chest. Oh, that's a 6-link.
No, you didn't.
That's
I hate walking through this temple.
Oh, you're already in there.
Oh. Yeah. But it's like, I gotta speed up. It's like, I can't get past me.
I'm doing rituals still, that's why.
Steel Mage
Oh,
is
hey.
playing.
Oh, I think I win. Hello on for the day 1 recap of Ritual League. Almost said the wrong league. So, day 1 pretty much just finished. I just ended my stream about a minute ago. So, I'm going to pretty much recap what happened in day 1. Before this, you should have saw our good drops that we got from the actual rituals themselves. That was pretty much the only good thing we've seen all day. Have not seen any exalts yet. We did see that tabula. We got the tabula. So at Lines I Fall, we bought it, and we ended up selling it for 60 chaos. So I ended up getting an exalt and went 5 chaos what the guy had for it, so I just took it. Exalts right now are going for 70 chaos, so we're perfect for me. So pretty much I did not complete all my goals like I wanted to. I got to level 70, but we did not complete the campaign, and we did not get all 3 labs done. I only got 2 labs done, and I just got to Act 10. It took me a long time to get to Act 10 just because I decided to do almost every single ritual I saw. Any ritual I did in an area, if I saw it, I just went ahead and did it just for fun. It was a lot of fun doing. Definitely interesting to do, but it does take a lot of time while leveling. But we did get, the Lines I Fall and the Tabulate from it. We got another Praxis ring from it. Not as good as this one. That was pretty much the only good thing. A lot of chaos. We got these in there. Beta Breaths, the Axum. Another one of we got one of these. That's pretty much was it. A lot of chaos too. Yeah, so far not much at all. Even our trade's pretty empty. Nothing left in there. So, pretty much the only showcase I really have, to be honest, is Blood Aqueducts. I don't have anything really to show. But pretty much it's, it's your normal Lacerate build. Oh, guys are leveling that up. You don't care about Leap Slam or your movement speed. It's just pretty much just move and go. POB will be in the description below about this build. I pretty much used, I'll go over how I leveled it early on. I got real lucky and got that Tabula in Act 1, so it definitely made my whole leveling process a lot different than what I originally planned. Because originally I planned to do the Frostblade stuff, but I switched that right at level 12 because there was no reason for me to even run it. But you can see that it moves extremely fast, and this is with no movement speed boots whatsoever. It's still moving through. Damage, it's low, not gonna lie. And it has a lot of work to go on the damage. Because I'm missing also a lot of stuff too. I have a lot of gear that needs to be switched. We're almost done with this. But you can see the damage is pretty decent for playing Impale. I think I'm at 100% Impale already right now. I'm pretty sure if I did the bleed version, we would be clearing at a faster pace. I just wanted to try something a little different. So I went Impale instead of bleed at the end. We're going to skip the rituals because they do take a time, but the build can do the ritual. During rituals, all you really do is put down totem, attack. If you need to put down the other totem, and you just go crazy. And your damage is really high. Let's go back here. Walk, 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 walk. I'll probably cut all this walking out. Yeah, I'll cut it out. So pretty much this skill tree is pretty much what I had it for before. A couple differences. Like it was still the same, like all this, shot this way, these ones, the block, life, impale, this way. Don't know the Impale Life up here. Eventually I'll go ahead and get this elemental for 10 res all, and eventually get this when I get the Watcher's Eye. Almost got one today. I was short about 1 exalt by the time I ended the stream. Life, attack, defense. I might pick up this one too. I'm still debating on it. You know, down here at the time since I had the 6 link at this point, I decided to go ahead and get the fortified just because I had the 6 link. If I didn't have the 6 link, I'd probably skip this whole section and just shoot up this way. And I didn't get this until super late game also, till like just recently. So I went the whole time without this because of mana. Then up in here, you'll get your block, some armor, life, damage, your block. That's when I started shooting this way at the end. Like all my points now is going to go here. This is my next little section. And then from here, I'm probably going to go ahead and start doing damage. There. Probably gems if I can get the gems for them. I'm going to also get the rest of the block stuff somewhere. You know, damage, the cluster jewel. I'm going to work on this tomorrow. Well, I'll talk about that again actually. Maybe go up this way for like life, resistance, damage. I think that's really it. More life. Depends really where I want to go. Which way I want to go with this. This is 2-hand impale. There's a fortified cluster here if I want. And there's different options depending on which way I really want to go with this. Damage even there too. It's a lot of options open. Jewel slot. And you see there's a lot of options to go. It depends really what's best. I can even put a Might and Meek here. Boost this, boost the health. And then even get up. I believe I can. If I'm correct in the way Might and Meek. I don't think it affects this node at all. I gotta check though. But his armor is here if I want to go that route. But pretty much, the build did very well leveling. It was a little bit slow, but the leap slam made it very nice. And the tablet did help, yes. That's why I didn't pick up the frostblades there and the frostblade jewels here, like I originally said. There's no reason for me to at all. I hate frostblades. Skill sucks. Definitely not worth using. So pretty much, I went in the market when I got, like, it's the exact same gem. So the gems on there is based on what I can do. I ended up selling off all my chromes. So I ran out of chromes to fix the colors on this and this. This needs to be 2 green and 2 red, which I did have. I just rolled over by accident. And this one needs to be 3 red still. But those don't matter not anyway right now because I'm still using the Reckoning gem until I get the actual Thunder Shield. So the gem is the placeholder for the shield. And then pretty much like this shield, this league for some reason, costs me 8 chaos because of the high roll it is. If I didn't want such a high roll on them, I could have gone for 3 chaos. Doesn't make sense why it's so cheap this league, but it is. This was a 4 chaos for the -8. And the rest of the items, like the weapon, I just searched I searched for every item under 5 chaos. And I just went on this one, flat fizz. And then I just went search for the highest one. And this was the highest fizz damage under 5 chaos, so I just bought it. There was one better one. I was looking for either axe or a sword though. There was a better one out there. It was, which actually might explain something real fast. Hold on. Does it say sword on it? Yep. Okay, you probably should look for a sword. That's why my damage is really bad right now. Is at the time, there was just no swords available when I was looking. So the sword I wanted to get was 1 chaos, but the person never responded, so I had to pass on it. This was just something to have for the time being. I'll probably end up selling this off and buy a new one tomorrow. When I get up there, this is at the time, there was over 100 DPS difference between the two. Over 100 easily. And right now it's just Blood and Sand, Ice Golem, and Reckoning. At least somewhere put something. The helmet, I always did I searched for life and 2 resistance. And at least a high amount. For this, I think there's like 5 chaos. With a nice armor roll on it too. And this one is put in light in precision level 1 just because it destroys your mana. So I just keep it at level 1. And I have a second one in the back leveling, which I'm just going to get for quality. So I'm just going to give it 20, redo it, and keep it at 1 and figure out from there to go. Like the Valmore Shell, which I found. I'm just leveling this up now. The Berserk's in here that's eventually going to get placed into here. I just can't right now. And then, you know, the Dread Banner for the Impale. Herald of Purity for more damage. The Lion's Eye Remorse is really good because it's block chance, life, armor, life, no, life, actually, 2 lives. Movement speed reduction you don't care about because you leap slam. Pretty much a really good overall shield. A lot of armor on this thing. Very good to use this shield all the way into endgame until you get the Thunder Shield and then replace it. But it's pretty much your casting damage taken. Molten Shell and Rage support. Their levels are way above this one, so that's why nothing's going to work. So they're just leveling completely off each other. Eventually get this fixed. Amulet is absolute garbage. It's just intelligence is the most important thing. Life and baby resistance. Needs to get better. The ring, I had a better ring on here, didn't I? Yeah, so I'm going to replace it with this ring. I just got to figure out the resistance, which should be on here already. So I'm probably going to end up just craft... Never mind, actually I don't need to craft anything. So this one's just better because it's a lot more life. No life. I don't need a dex on it. So this is just nice to have. And plus it has an open suffix, so I can put a resistance on it too. Once I get hit by the Katava. And then also when I replace... This spot needs to get replaced still. This needs to get replaced. And this needs to get replaced. And then the rest of this stuff should hold me all the way to mid-maps or so. When I start upgrading for real. And like this one right now is a Paraxis ring just to reduce this... why is it red? There it goes. To reduce the mana cost a little bit. It was more for leveling purpose, so for some reason now I can sustain this. So it's not really taking too much. So that's why I probably will get rid of this ring and make it something else. Because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, it's doable without it, to be honest. So as right now, it's probably end up being the same thing. Maybe some fizz damage, life, resistance, whatever I can get. I need that time. But I gotta figure out between these 3 what's going on. Boots, life, resistance. That's it. I need this. There wasn't a whole lot of... And Titan Greaves is the best one to go with, just for armor. But there wasn't a whole lot on the market, so that's what I stuck with. And it does have an open suffix and a prefix, so whichever way I need to go with this. If I need a resistance or not. Belt, all I'm gonna do with the belt is search for a life resistant belt and just use it. Gloves, on these, I just search for life, attack speed, and 1 resistance. And these do have an open suffix, so I can craft 2nd resistance on them. So it's really nice gloves. Not the best, but it's something for now, and spike for more damage. And that's pretty much it. Like the tabby, I want to get rid of this tab. My goal tomorrow is this tabula to be gone. And I want this tabula ideally to be an astral plate, but I might just settle for any corrupted item just to get rid of the tabula because tabula is not needed. And if I get at least a corrupted item with some life on it, it's definitely a win. Resistance, much better. Armor, very nice, but we'll see from there. And then the flasks, I gotta do all these flasks. Flasks are absolute trash right now. I do have a whole tab of flasks I've been collecting. Flasks. Like, I have all these random flasks I've been collecting. Anything special, I just put them in here. Like, tomorrow I'll probably go through, like, do like this. You know, like, put these together. Go on this shelf, put like this. Like this. I'll just right now, actually. Like, this flask is different. This one's different. This is the same. So it's easier so I can start working on flasks, too. Like, I have this one to work on. And I also do have... I gotta take these. I use Amazon. I finally didn't look at them, but they might be doable to run with this build. And then also I do have a couple divine flasks to fix. Like this one, I probably will make it so it's like these ones, the enduring, so it doesn't stop. I'll have 1 enduring mana probably with me at all times. I'll probably make this my usual Stygian bubble. I think it's called the bubble of Staching, the bleed immune one for bubbling, just for I have the immune. Then I probably will go with a Sulfite Flask until I can get Bottle of Faith. And then a Lucky Fast until I can get the crit one. If I can find my flasks. I don't have a Lucky one yet, actually. But I might go with the Armor one. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'll flipped. I'll probably end up doing the... Maybe both of these. So those 2. Maybe one of these, Lucky. I'm not sure if actually I'm going. But I think it'll be one of these, probably. And this one, movement speed, for the time being. That'll be more tomorrow's project. I'm not looking at doing that right now. But hope everyone liked the video. Day 1 was pretty good. Slow. We were a lot slower than I hoped for the best. but to get some good things. It's definitely worked out pretty well. And I hope to see this PO will be in the description below. This will come out tomorrow early morning, probably a couple hours before I get on, hopefully. So then, and also the cosmetic. This was chat voted on. They wanted me to do the Nightfall set, so we went the Nightfall one. With the somewhere in here. With the Celestial Lacerates. So those look interesting. So if anyone put in the comments below like what kind of build you're playing, how your league start went, if you had better luck than me, if you got some nice items. But yeah, exalts are going up in price too, so I'm hoping they fix that tomorrow. I can figure out what I need with everything. But thank you for having come out today, and I'll see you on, if you see stop by on stream, or you'll see tomorrow's video, which will be a recap of day before. So I'm gonna probably keep doing like this until we get through maps. Oh, and also my goals for today's stream is gonna be finish campaign is one. You know, get the end game, which is going to take not that long. Get it to maps. If I can find buttons to press here. Oop. Get the third lab done for sure, which will be this one. And if I can, I go for the Uber lab, but I might save Uber lab for Sunday stream. And then I want to get. Okay, I want to show my maps. Yeah, never mind. And then I'm going to start doing maps. I want to get to between 30 to 50 maps done tomorrow is my goal. And then also, like I said before, get a new belt. I might keep this belt, but I probably want to get a new belt. Get another ring here. Get a new necklace and get a chest piece and flask somewhat started, and then get this into a sword. Cause I just realized it's not a good idea for this build. The way that I took the nodes, unless I change all my nodes around to push these points up to here. But I don't know if I really want to sit here and do that, because I think the top one is the bleed. Yes, like I would have to pretty much pick up these points down here instead, but it will cost me more points, more respect. It was just, if I can get a sword, I'd rather go with sword. So thank you for coming out today, and I'll see you on tomorrow's